In this video, I'm going to be talking about the best sleeping bags for cold weather. Okay, so basically what we looked for when we were testing out all these different sleeping bags, we pretty much, tested them out and I'm going to rate each of them on the following. So like how they actually performed, how durable they were, and then the price. So we tried the best we could to basically find one that's kind of more like low ticket, one that's mid ticket, and one that's high ticket. So we've tested out quite a few over the years, and in this video we're basically just going to show what three are our favorite basically. So let's start with number 3. Is going to be the hike and bike down sleeping bag. So basically this is my favorite kind of like lower end sleeping bag for cold weather. This is the first season we actually had this, and it's been great. We haven't really had anything bad to say about it. It's made of nylon and it's good for about 15 degrees Fahrenheit or like minus 10 Celsius. So basically it got down to about like minus 15 Celsius on our hunting trip, and I was starting to feel a little bit of a coldness, so I had to grab a blanket, but that's just kind of minus 15, so that's actually lower. That's colder than it's actually designed for. But if that's not, if you're going somewhere that's gonna be colder than that, this probably wouldn't be the best option. But if you are somewhere where it's like anywhere from like maybe 20 Fahrenheit, 25 Fahrenheit, that kind of thing, this will be a perfect fit. How about some pros? So it's going to keep you warm until about 15 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 10 Celsius. Again, if it's going to be colder than that, this probably wouldn't be the best fit. But if it is warmer than that, then it's going to be completely fine. The price is super reasonable in my opinion. And then it seemed to be really well made and something that's going to last for years. So I've had sleeping bags in the past that they were pretty cheap. They're probably like under $100, and they don't last for long, especially if you're bringing them hunting or kind of doing like that and throwing them in the back of a trailer, that kind of thing. There's just generally something that's not going to last for very long. So I like to see something that's well built, well made, and pretty much as durable, and it's going to stand up to the test, right? And this was definitely one of those. But how about some cons? So I needed to grab a blanket on our trip when it got to around like minus 15 Celsius. So that's just one thing to note if you are in extreme cold or that kind of thing. This probably isn't the best option. Probably I need to go with a more expensive bag. And I found it a bit more narrow than some of the other mummy bags out there. So those are just kind of some things to note. Number 2 is going to be the Western Mountaineering 10 degree. And this sleeping bag is kind of the step up from the hike and bike, and it's both more expensive and also a lot warmer as well. At about minus 15 Celsius, the hike was getting a bit cold like I was mentioning. But this one here is perfectly fine for that. So this is kind of a step up, and it is quite a bit warmer. It's comfortable to about 10 degrees Fahrenheit or like minus 12. So for me it was a little bit better than that actually. It was about minus 15 and I was still completely warm with that. So yeah, there's definitely a little bit better than they even say on the bag itself. Again, it is more expensive, but if you are going to be in more extreme or cold weather, then you're going to need to pay up and get something that's going to be it's going to be basically comfortable for you, right? It's basically stuff with like feathers, and it seems to be pretty well made, and we didn't really see any signs of wear and tear. We haven't had it. We've had it for a couple seasons now. The zipper works completely fine. The feathers aren't poking through or anything like that. It seems to be well built and something that's still going strong. How about some pros? So it's comfortable until about 10 Fahrenheit or minus 12 Celsius. It's great for hiking and winter camping. So whatever you want to use it for, pretty much any time is going to be cold weather. If you're ice fishing or whatever, it's going to work completely great for that. The zipper worked more smoothly than some of the other ones. So some of the other ones, basically whenever you're zipping it up, it probably gets caught on there and then you end up tearing it, that kind of thing. We haven't really had any problems with that. It worked completely fine. And then the quality was also a lot better than the cheaper bags, like I was mentioning. There's no signs of wear and tear, and it's something that's going to last a number of years from now. How about some cons? So it is a fairly expensive bag. It's quite a bit more expensive than the previous one we talked about, but it is going to have a lot more benefits. And honestly, that's pretty much all the negative things I had to say about the bag. It worked really, really well. It is expensive, yeah, but it does the job it's made to do, and there are a lot of benefits to it. Okay. And my number 1 pick is going to be the Western Mountaineering Puma Gore, okay? And basically, for extreme cold weather, this is the absolute best sleeping bag in my opinion. I've tested out quite a few high-end bags, and by far this one is the best in my opinion. Yeah, it's going to be even more expensive than the second and third one, but it's going to keep you warm all night in pretty much the most extreme conditions. So I normally use my 10 degree like the previous one we talked about, but sometimes it gets close to like minus 20, minus 25 Celsius. And that's basically when I bring out this bad boy, and pretty much, you know, I don't really feel a thing. It works completely fine, and it keeps me warm in, you know, the most extreme weather. But it's built for like minus 25 Fahrenheit conditions, so it's definitely, you know, a really good bag for extreme weather, and it definitely does the job from my own experience. I can definitely confirm that. So as for the pros, it's pretty much going to be good for any extreme condition you're in. You know, we've had it in, you know, some pretty extreme, you know, minus 20, 25 Celsius. It's not Fahrenheit, but it's, you know, Celsius, and it's been completely fine for that. You know, it keeps it warm all night, and we've had no issues with the zipper catching or anything like that. And the quality is top notch, and it's pretty much going to last for a long time, if not forever, if you take, you know, good care of it. We've had it for a number of years, and you know, there's nothing really bad to say about it. Again, the only really negative thing is the price. It is more expensive than you know, the previous one we talked about, but I mean, it's pretty much going to keep you warm in any condition, and it'll pretty much last you forever if you take care of it. So in my opinion, it's worth paying up for. So if you are interested in picking up any of these, I will leave a link down below. And at the time of this video, those were the cheapest places that we could find it, so you can go ahead and check out the current price if you want to go ahead and do so. And then if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as we can. And I'll just mention our monthly giveaway here. So if you want to enter into our monthly gear giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and then number 2, comment giveaway down below. Simply do both those and you'll be automatically entered. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and we will see you in the next video.